Well, presented by Lenovo, Morning Fam, and Mix Fam. Let's see, we got about 4.5 hours left. Day 2, biggest fundraiser of the year for Duke Children's. Let's make it happen. We are starting to hit the home stretch somewhat. So let's make this count for the rest of this hour.
Of course, by 7 o'clock, we would love a giant number on the check we'll be presenting to Duke Children's, but let's focus more short-term on what our goal is. We're raising money for culinary kits for kids. They are $55 a piece. Let's try that again. 55.
50 to the 5 to the 55. Is that what you were trying to say?
I think I was trying to say a number and beatbox at the same time. I don't know what's happening to me anymore. Anyway, $55 a piece, and right now we have 8 of them, okay? That's honestly no laughing matter.
We need a lot more.
92 more kits, guys, and we have 31 minutes. The clock just turned over. We need exactly 92 kits in 31 minutes. And thank you to Caitlin and Dunn, Frederick and Henderson, and Georgia and Creedmoor for helping us get a little bit closer. But we need somebody with a big donation. We need somebodies with big donations to help us get closer to our Impact Hour goal.
And we have a guest with us right now, and in hopes to inspire you to buy some of these kits because it's part of her story. Her name is McKynzie Davis, and welcome, first of all. Thank you for joining us today.
Hi, McKynzie.
Hi.
Hi. So your story involves polycystic ovarian syndrome. Walk us through how Duke Children's healthy lifestyle for weight management and polycystic ovarian syndrome, how that all goes hand in hand with Duke Children's.
So, simple enough, I was referred to Duke Lifestyles by my pediatrician, and first came in, I think my biggest concern was migraines. And so, and that the weight wasn't coming off, figured out I'm very sensitive to processed foods. So, that was the first step. Yeah, that was one of the first things that was kind of revealed. And then within the program, you can do things like Bull City Fit. And in that, you kind of learn how to do different things, from just moving around to cooking, and to learn just different recipes, especially because I can't have preservatives. Make it easier. And then as I got older, symptoms kept popping up, and like pediatrician was missing it, but because it's really a team of doctors at Healthy Lifestyles, they kind of put it together and was like, okay, maybe it's this. And then I got it with the endocrinologist to OB, and then we kind of figured out from there, which explained I had PCOS. It just wasn't presenting in one of its normal fashions.
Okay, so multiple minds working on one problem. It reminds me of the show House, where it's Dr. House, and then you got the team, and they're spitballing, and everybody is putting their best foot forward and coming up with the solution, which Duke does so well. And you mentioned something that we talked a little bit about yesterday, which is Bull City Fit. We were talking to Jeremiah and his amazing mom, Tamail, which I don't know if you've had a chance to meet both of them. They're incredible people, but okay, you'll probably meet them because Jeremiah will be the one who's there before everybody else.
He asks his mom to get him there early.
He's like, oh, can we just get there like as soon as possible? He shows up 10, 15 minutes early, but he had said that Bull City Fit is just one of those things that has really empowered him and his mother's relationship. They go together, they walk, they play basketball, they play soccer. So can you explain a little bit more about Healthy Lifestyles and Bull City Fit, sort of how they dance together and how they both empower you to be a healthier individual?
So they kind of go hand in hand in the sense of, so especially when you first start out, because I started when I was in middle school, and now I'm a sophomore in college. So on the doctor side, you have Dr. Jenny. She's a nutritionist, and then you go to the Bull City Fit side, and you'll learn different recipes that kind of go hand in hand. And so mine was a tiny bit different, only because we had to work around the fact that I can have preservatives, but I don't have the greatest reaction to them.
Okay.
So we kind of tailored it, and then in Bull City Fit, we just kind of learned like, oh, if we're gonna make pizza, use a cauliflower crust. Different simple modifications that you can do to everyday meals to get maybe some more vegetables or more nutritious, but also it kind of helps exposes kids to newer vegetables and fruits that they may not have experienced before. Because for me, I was a 10-year-old who like Brussels sprouts. Not every 10-year-old says they like Brussels sprouts or asparagus or things like that. So it helps them be able to try these new things.
I love that. And that's what these culinary kits we're trying to get for these kids. Let's try that again. We've been on the air for a while, guys. These culinary kits we're trying to get this hour. That's what I was trying to say. We're trying to get 100 of these, and we only have 9 at this point. And it's part of the Healthy Lifestyles Initiative to do things like you're saying, like introduce these kids to how to cook and how to take care of themselves.
Well, just knowing that those ingredients exist. You mentioned cauliflower crust, and it took me back to Wegmans 4 years ago. I didn't know cauliflower crust existed until I'm there. I was 31 years old when I found out cauliflower crust exists. I imagine you give that knowledge to somebody who's 8, 9, 10 years old, and you tell them, this is what your body doesn't like. Here's how we're going to make it work with, your body and what it needs. And that is such an empowering gift that the hospital has given you. Do you feel even more in control, McKynzie? Do you feel like you're set up for life?
I do. I feel like also, like, just because it's a team of doctors working with you, you're able. I think they're not gonna like stop until they find something that works. So this whole process, of the diagnosis process, we started this like 5 years ago, and we're now finally have a treatment regimen that actually works. That just literally a couple months ago, literally just
That's
happened.
great.
Ah, yes.
That's great. And that was a combination of Duke for Healthy Lifestyles and teaching you how to cook and all this. That's amazing.
McKynzie, we're so proud of you for what you've created for your own life with Duke Children's in the Healthy Lifestyles program. Thank you for sharing to us today what it's all about and how this impacts kids' lives and how you live a healthier, active lifestyle. This is great information, and McKynzie, we appreciate you, and we hope you have a wonderful holiday season, okay?
Thank you.
Thank
nice
you.
to meet you, and good luck with your journey, and spread the love of Brussels sprouts wherever you go.
Oh, yes. They are good.
Just don't open a container in a small room. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right, McKynzie.
A big open concept restaurant.
Thank you, McKynzie.
Take care.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Bye-bye.
McKynzie, good to see
Merry
you.
Christmas. Bye.
Listen, I love these